Gene Casares, you were in court. What was the reaction to that moment where this lead investigator admits that he really doesn't have evidence to contradict George Zimmerman's contentions?
I think a lot of people were saying, what? You don't? Because, you know, people are saying, well, the state held back and they don't want to show everything they have. Okay, fine and good. But if you answer a question like that under oath by saying, no, you don't have anything to contradict that, I think that's amazing. And I think a lot of people are surprised. The state had the burden today. They're supposed to have the burden. They didn't put on any witnesses. They relied solely on that probable cause affidavit. And you're right. The homicide investigator didn't even bring his notes because he didn't think he was going to be called to the stand.
CNN legal analyst Mark DJ. What the heck? I mean, this is a mega case. Expect the unexpected.
Jane, I'm sorry to say I'm not as nice about some of this that I'm hearing from different commentators in different areas. This doesn't have to be a mega case. This is basic stuff in a lot of ways. The reality of it is, it's the state's burden, without question. They were relying on that affidavit in order to show proof evident, presumption great. Obviously, the defense wasn't putting on any witnesses. They had to attack it. There was no option for them if they wanted to develop that and show that there was something that was impeachable with it. They had to bring it up. So for them to walk into court and say that they were unexpecting this means that they simply didn't do their job properly. No big deal because this is a big case. It's basic. It's what should have been done in any case, let alone a case of this magnitude, let alone when there's a young man who's dead and another man looking at murder. They simply dropped their ball, and the other nose that was broken was theirs.
Sonny Hostin in session. Your take.
Oh, well, I completely disagree with Mark. I mean, the bottom line is I suspect that this prosecution team knew that the burden was on them, and it was a very, very, very high burden. We're talking about beyond a reasonable doubt. So there's no question that they knew that George Zimmerman was going to get some sort of bond package. The only question was whether what the bond was going to be, how significant it was going to be. And so I don't think they dropped the ball at all. I'm not saying that the defense wasn't very prepared. It was their motion. They needed to be prepared, but the prosecution did just fine today.